Legally, he has no obligation to. So the second part of where I was going was that once the money hits your account and you get the alert, the position of the law is that the bank does not have the right to withdraw the money unless it is money that is not due you. And so if I have an account with, let's say, Bank A, and then I'm expecting 5,000 cedis as maturity for my bond, the COCOBOD, and the 5,000 cedis hits my account, that is money due me by contract and by law. The bank doesn't have a right to debit my account without my consent. That position has been sacrosanct throughout the jurisprudence on banking. However, the opposite or the reverse, where money that is not due you. So, for example, MFA, you intended to debit Dr. Frimpon's account. And the difference between my account number and his account number is 2, the last digits.
Okay.
And by accident, you write my account number instead of his account number, and the money hits my account, then it is money that is not mine, that I wasn't expecting. And so it is an irregular credit in my account. And then if I take it knowing that I'm not expecting those funds, then I have, questions to answer with criminal procedure and even the banking relationship because it's not money. But this is an instance where this is your money you're expecting. Your bank has told you that the money is in your account. The bank cannot debit it without your consent. That position is sacred.
Okay.
And so, unfortunately for the banks that sent the alert out, and now they are sending another alert reversing that transfer, they would have questions to answer to their customers.
Okay.
The only defense I see them possibly trying to pull out is force majeure, which in this instance I think that will not hold.
Well, where is the force majeure here? Exactly. Where is the force majeure here?
Because they may say that, well, they are acting under the instructions of the regulator, which is the Bank of Ghana. But like Sir who spoke before me said, this transaction is between the bondholder and COCOBOD. Bank of Ghana only served as a conduit. And so Bank of Ghana legally will not be able to stop the pay, particularly when the debt exchange program, which remember it's not as if it's by law.
It's
the
voluntary.
Debt exchange program is not law, it's voluntary.
Yes.
So even with that one, you have a right to accept it or not, except that they are not telling us the consequences of if you do not accept it.
Okay.
How much more this particular product that we have been told is not part of this program. And so those persons that received the alert, I believe that they have a right of recourse to enforce the terms of their banking relationship with their bankers, except that as to whether it is practical under the circumstances is another question. But in terms of the law, my opinion is that once they received that monies in the account, the bank does not have the authority, by whatever stretch of legal engineering you come up with,
even with the clear explicit directive from the Bank of Ghana for that rollover to be done, in spite of the fact that we didn't have permission. You say that even that does not hold, even from the regulator.
Because like Doc said, the Bank of Ghana is not a party technically to this transaction. They only acted as agents of COCOBOD.
Okay. And
so the fact that they are the regulators of the bank and this exchange program more or less would have to be under their auspices does not give them the authority, for example, to go into my account and say that. So, for example, Bank of Ghana cannot say that, okay, because we are lacking dollars, if I have dollars in my account, they are going to instruct my bank to take the dollars out and replace it with cedis. They cannot do that. Our constitution guarantees rights to property as long as it is lawfully acquired. And so if I have acquired my property, and this bond is my right to property, it's my property that is mine. No person can take it from me except by law. That is what the constitution says. And so the Bank of Ghana does not have that authority. Unless they say, like I said, it's unlawful. I unlawfully acquired that money. So those are my opening.
Well, so